Hey, it's me again, and in this video, I would like to share with you 5 tips to help you succeed with your online business. These things are important. I feel that it is important for other people to take knowledge of and to implement it in their own life so that they can be successful in whatever they are pursuing. Now, these 5 things helped me, so that's why I want to share it with you. Number one is to write down your goals. Now, one thing I found was that people who were successful, the one common thing was that they always wrote down their goals. When I first started online, I did not understand it. I did not understand why I needed to write something down. Why couldn't I just think about it? Why I couldn't just enter it in my notepad on my phone? But they said, and I looked it up a bit more because I found it to be intriguing. And what I found out is there is power in writing things down, putting pen to paper. The fact that you actually take the time to put pen to paper, and when you focus on those goals, you look at those goals, you put it somewhere where you can see it, and you visualize yourself having already achieved those goals, those goals would actually come true. And it is true, because when you write something down, you're always seeing it in your mind. You are projecting to the universe what it is you want. Jim Carrey shared his story with Oprah. If you look on the internet, on YouTube or Google for that video, Jim Carrey actually shared this phenomenon with Oprah, where he said that he wrote down his goal of achieving $100,000, and he gave himself 3 to 5 years, and he actually wrote out a check for that amount and put that in his pocket and went on with his daily life. And I believe he said it was either in his 3rd or his 5th year, just before Thanksgiving, he found out that his show, I'm not sure which movie it was, but one movie had netted $100,000 in profits. I think it was $100,000. It could have been more, but there you go. It shows that when you write out your goals and you watch it every day, it tends to come to fruition, because you are telling the universe that that is what you want. So that's the first thing that I would suggest. Do not put it in your phone. Actually write it down on a piece of paper, stick it up where you can see it every day, and meditate on it. The second thing that I would like to teach you is mentorship. There are 2 things that people do in life, and that's make mistakes. They learn from their mistakes. When people learn from their mistakes, they become successful. Have you ever heard about the saying, fail your way to success? When you do that, because you are learning from your mistakes, you begin to figure things out. Another thing is mentorship. Learn from people who have what you want. If you want to be rich, reach out to somebody who already have that success and ask them questions. Do not be afraid to ask them questions. That is the reason why when I bring someone into this opportunity, I want them to reach out to me and ask me, what have I done? Because I have an overwhelming amount of information, a wealth of knowledge that I want to share with you, just to give you tips on what has worked best for me. That is the best way that you can learn something. You can also learn something by teaching yourself. Do you know that 90% of millionaires are self-taught? Why? Because they found the information, they connected with someone who have already reached that level, and they built relationships with them so that they could learn from them. So it's always important to get a mentor, follow after what they have done, learn from them, learn from your mistakes, and fail fast, fail yourself forward. The next tip that I want to share with you is reading and listening to audio. How many books have you read today? What have you listened to? Have you listened to anything motivational or inspirational? Commit to spending 30 minutes of your time reading. I would recommend Les Brown, that's Les Brown, Joel Osteen, there's Jim Rohn, there's Bob Proctor, there's Napoleon Hill. If you commit yourself to listening or reading the books of these motivational speakers, it's just unbelievable how they can touch into your mind. They can influence and encourage you to adopt a positive mindset. Where you feel that you are failing, they can lift you back up and tell you to keep going. And guess what? I mean, they have been through these are people who have gone through it all, who have taken that leap of faith, and who have had many struggles, a lot of struggles and a lot of failures. But guess what? They are successful, and they are able to tell their story and influence other people as well. And when you listen to their stories, you get hope, you get faith, you believe what they are saying, and you apply that to your own life to help you in your ventures. So whenever they say, for example, do not give up, yes, do not give up at the first sign of struggle. Let me tell you, you will have struggles. It's not something that you will be successful with overnight, but if you learn how to persevere, if you have that determination to succeed, and if you commitment is very important, watch how you can become successful too. So try and find inspirational leaders that you can learn from, that you can train your mind to just never give up at the first sign of an obstacle. Okay, that's really what helped me, and every morning that's the first thing that I do to prepare myself for the day, is to read and to listen to motivational speeches. The next thing is learn something new. Learn something new and implement it. Take action. Do not allow it to leave your mind without you doing something about it. When you learn something new, whether it is to apply to your business, to apply to your personal life, make sure that you are putting it into action. By putting it into action, you will see returns, you will see rewards. So for example, in my online business, I was very bad at Facebook ads. There are still a few things that I need to learn, but I have learned so much, and I can teach other people what to look out for and how to create a successful Facebook ad. But guess what? Had I not put what I learned into action, had I not taken the steps to put what I learned into action, I would have been none the wiser. I would not have known what I was doing, and I would not have been successful with my Facebook ads. So, and again, I know that I'm successful because, I have attracted you to my list. I'm speaking to you. So, and that's where you came from. I was able to connect with you through Facebook, through those ads. So that's what I have learned in my business, and I have applied it. And by doing it every day, learning from my mistakes, I become better at what I do. So learn something new, apply it, and master it. Okay, so those are the tips that I have for you, especially where you are starting off. If you have any questions, please contact me. We are going to the top together. Let's dominate.